Baby, be in love with your fantasies. I can be a star, make us shine so bright. Welcome to my dungeon, this is ecstasy. Let me play the fantasy.
What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Asia.
And it's your boy, BJ. And we're back like we never left. Y'all, we are back like we never left. Back in the building. And, man, we got to jump into this one. Y'all, let's jump into this one together. Now, we're about to jump into a video by Millennial Millie. Okay, so she's going out into the streets and it looks like she's talking to, looks like a lot of, like, Democrats or Democratic people just kind of getting their take on, I guess, like the current affairs. No, actually, kind of like the current affairs, but also kind of like defending who their candidate is, as far as like the Democratic candidate.
Okay.
So, I guess they're going to bats. I mean, they diehard people that's going to bats for, you know, for who they want to be voted for.
Yeah. I'm interested to hear this. Like, this is coming from, like, the Democratic side, so this should be good.
And it says angry liberals can't defend their Democrat candidates.
Angry
so they're saying that they can't.
Oh.
Or at least they... Let's check it out to see.
Okay. Oh, wait, this might not be...
That's what I'm saying. And you know how it is when you take it to the streets and do interviews in the streets, you never know what they're going to say.
Why they got to be angry, though? That's like, why she put angry in the front of the title? Are they really angry?
Let's see.
Yeah.
You guys are part of a cult.
You people are absolutely crazy. Anyone that could support Trump is absolutely crazy. End of conversation.
And he's, I think, a Russian asset.
This is going to be good.
This is Millie Weaver, and we are here at Otterbein University, where Democrat Debate Night number 4 is about to take place. As you can see behind me, we have some never-Trumpers out here, some anti-Trump protesters, and we also do have a handful of pro-Trump people out here as well on the other side of the street. Why are you out here outside of the Democrat debates protesting Trump?
Well, I'm not exactly here I'm saying we need an alternate candidate, and I think we'd be well advised to get a Democrat. But the other thing is I've just completed a musical, 2020 the musical. Trump 2020, the time has come to haunt his bigotry.
What is Trump doing that's wreaking havoc on our country?
Well, let's just use a current example about pulling our troops out of Syria, and now Russia's moving in.
So aren't you happy that he brought the troops home?
Well, I don't think it's that simple. And, you know, I'm not... I'm guessing that you've read more about this than I have coming in to this place to ask questions.
Okay, now when someone says you probably read more than I have, it's like you're already kind of insinuating they probably know a little bit more, have a little bit more information than you do. Because she's talking about pulling out the troops out of Syria, and now Russia's invading Syria.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let them...
Anytime somebody says that, it kind of draws like red flags. When somebody tells you probably did more reading than I did. So okay, I guess.
My source of news?
Yeah, is it Fox?
Oh, I use tons of different sources of news.
I bet Fox is your main source.
I do use Fox sometimes. What's your source? No, do you watch CNN?
I watch lots of different news sources.
Okay, so you probably do watch CNN.
Fox,
so did you hear about
fake news.
Did you hear about the Project Veritas video exposing CNN, that CNN's president is essentially pushing all this impeach and this anti-Trump news because he has a personal vendetta against Trump?
President of CNN has a personal vendetta against Trump.
Project Veritas has released the video proof of CNN staff proudly admitting to leading an anti-Trump crusade.
What?
It doesn't surprise me in regards to like a news outlet pandering to the left or to the right.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
That's the first time I've heard of that.
To actually hear it, maybe, yeah. But like I said, sometimes when you just sit there and watch the news, no matter what outlet it is, you can already start seeing like, do they really feel like this? Are they just here to give the news, or are they really trying to influence people in a different way based on what their opinion is? You know what I mean?
CNN though? CNN?
That's what they're talking about, the CNN CEO.
Vendetta against Trump?
Project Veritas has
It's not going to be positive for Trump. Zucker, hates him. He's going to be negative.
released the video proof of CNN staff proudly admitting to leading an anti-Trump crusade,
moving toward impeachment,
which may amount to professional misconduct.
He has admissions saying that.
That was shown at a Trump event recently where he's shooting media people and anybody else he can get his hands on.
That was a meme.
No, it was shown at a Trump event.
It was a meme.
This is a disturbing example of the so-called meme wars, these kinds of videos, in this case pro-Trump videos, all over YouTube. This particular video was created more than a year ago, but became very notable last week when it was shown at this right-wing conference in Florida. Right-wing conference in Florida. We know Donald Trump Jr. was there. We know that Sarah Huckabee Sanders was there. They say they didn't see the video.
Did you all see the liberal Democrat left-wingers outside of Trump's rally in Minnesota beating Trump supporters that were trying to go into the rally? Did you see that footage?
Oh, snap. Oh, I got goosebumps.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I mean, but you're going to see that on both sides because I think that, me personally, I don't feel like that has anything to do with being a Trump supporter or a Biden supporter or a Democrat supporter.
Because no,
these are just individuals.
They're individuals, but I also feel like like who are the biggest sports rivals? If you walk into a sports game and the biggest rival with your hat on and you cheering and you making fun of the people over there, they gonna slap the mess out of you. Like
that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Don't even go here. You know what I mean? But,
exactly.
But that's not to say that that's what he did. But that would be the reason why somebody would do that. You know what I mean? But not to even mention, some people because you just walked in there and you just look like you should be slapped.
I'm glad that you brought that up in regards to like a professional game because it's the exact same type of mentality. You coming into somebody else's territory and they're like, oh, you the opposing team. Get the hat off your head.
Yeah. You remember because when we went to the Mavericks game, when we went for your birthday, and the one lady was like a man and his wife were sitting quietly, not bothering anybody. Literally not bothering anybody. And remember the guy in front of us, like, they stood up every time that the other team would score, and they would clap and cheer and stuff. Yeah.
Oh,
and
the Trailblazers.
Yeah, right. The guy that was sitting in front of us, he kept making these little remarks to the people that were sitting across the aisle. Like, these people were not bothering anybody. Like, when I say nobody, okay? But he was trying it, remember? Mm-hmm. And they even looked over at him like, dude, what is your problem with me? You know what I mean? Like, we're not doing nothing. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, where you don't have to be doing anything. It's just some people be just looking for...
They're going to pick on you.
Yeah. So perhaps when you put yourself in an environment like that, unfortunately, it invites that attention to you. You know what I mean? And sometimes you don't have to be doing nothing. And that's the crazy thing. That's messed up. That's so messed up.
You don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
Oh. That's crazy.
Did you see that footage?
I did not see that.
Smacking women in the head, beating them.
Have you seen the violence in the Trump rallies?
He's trying his best to agitate these Trump supporters, to get them to snap and react to him, but none of them have been snapping. They've just been showing him love, giving him hugs, offering to come cut in line and come with them. There's not violent inside the Trump rallies. They're outside.
I've seen it on TV. I've seen it on TV.
Let me guess, CNN?
I've seen it on...
Who's recently been exposed for being fake news?
Yeah.
This is the current...
I like how Millie, how she's like really, really calm at this moment, like kind of just giving information and all they could do was just kind of laugh because at first the elderly woman, they about to gang up on Millie for a quick second. Millie was like, did you know? And she like, you didn't see that, did you? You didn't see that.
Yeah.
I don't like when people do that. You didn't see when they was on Earth beating him up, but then they was beating him up. I'm like, you probably gonna see that on both sides of both parties because you're dealing with people at the end of the day who probably don't like you.
Yeah, come on.
State of politics in America right now. As you can see, we have different groups of supporters standing on different sides of the street, just all shouting at each other. You have the Tom Steyer camp. You also have Amy Klobuchar's camp right alongside them. You got Beto O'Rourke's camp, and you have Joe Biden's camp over here. And then we...
Oh, he was on TV yesterday. Was it yesterday? It might have been yesterday, the day before, but he was in Uvalde, Texas, about the gun laws and stuff. I believe that was him, Beto O'Rourke. I might be saying his name wrong, but that was him. He was actually... Was
he the one that was standing in front of... they were telling him to get out the way and tell him to shut up?
Sir, you are out of line.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, he was speaking for...
In front when Greg Abbott was giving like a speech or something,
Yeah.
Beto O'Rourke's camp, and you have Joe Biden's camp over here, and then we even have a Donald Trump camp right here. So it's just interesting to see all the different people standing on their corners chanting.
No hate, no fear. Democrats are standing here.
They're letting us know that they're standing here. I think it's pretty apparent.
Democrats are standing here. No hate.
Thank you for pointing out the obvious.
Democrats are standing here. No hate, no fear.
She bold as hell to be standing there like that with that red dress on, okay? Like, that's the obvious. Girl, you better move. You better...
man. She said, I'm just pointing out the obvious.
So you're standing here? Yes. You're standing here? Yes. Why are you standing here?
I support Tom Steyer.
Why are you guys...
She looking like, what kind of damn question is that?
Yeah, I want to see this right here. But you're going to ask them.
I support Tom Steyer.
No fear.
Why are you guys standing here?
No fear. Democrats are standing here. No hate, no fear.
But are Democrats standing over there?
No fear.
Too? And over there?
Democrats are standing here. No hate, no fear. Democrats are
standing here.
No fear. Democrats are standing here.
Okay.
Why is Beto better than Tom Steyer?
I'm okay.
What do you think about Joe Biden?
He didn't even want to say that. Because he probably don't even know either.
Dang, y'all.
You see Millie now, she finna try to ask, why is one Democratic candidate better than the other? He couldn't tell you. He
said, I'm okay.
And Tom Steyer.
I'm okay.
What do you think about Joe Biden and the corruption with him and his son Hunter? Do you think that that's going to weigh on him in the election?
I think that is, whether you want to call it corrupt or just an old-fashioned way of looking at politics, I think we're ready to move on. I think we're ready to say that the vice president's son shouldn't be making money on a company that the vice president does business with, whether or not there was anything illegal. We all know it's kind of swampy.
Who do you think is the
conflict of interest, maybe?
Yeah.
Candidate right now that has the least likelihood of beating Trump?
The least likelihood of beating Trump?
Out of the ones debating tonight.
Elizabeth Warren. Does anybody really get excited when somebody goes, hell yeah, I'm taking your 2 cents? It's boring. There's nothing.
People get excited when they say, hell yeah, I'm giving you tax breaks though, right?
Everybody likes more money in their pocket. I hope that we have an idea of America that's bigger and broader and more exciting than here's $200 a month.
You mean like Andrew Yang's UBI, $1,000 a month?
Anyway, the $200 here on Social Security or the $1,000. I hope that America means more to you as an American than here's a check.
Well, I actually have not decided to vote for Amy yet. I'm here with my friend Christine, who's from Minnesota, or Christina, who's from Minnesota.
Midwest does it best.
I have not yet decided.
Why are you wearing an Amy shirt then?
Well, like I said, I'm here with my friend Christina, who's from Minnesota. I'm an MPA student at Ohio State, so I think it's important to participate in the political process.
She's a really pragmatic leader. I used to work for her in Minnesota, and I think she's a great moderate choice for, those who might not be all the way, left or all the way right. She's a great center choice.
So what do you think about the controversy with Joe Biden and his son Hunter Biden? Do you think that's going to hurt him during the election?
Really cares about what? I'm just wondering why InfoWars, of all of the...
What'd you just say?
What?
Someone's racist?
No, I don't think that's what she said, but I don't really understand you know, I had to look you up after we talked, and we had a wonderful conversation, but...
So I don't understand why you're interrupting my interview if I have done you no wrong, ma'am.
Well, I guess I'm wondering why you're not being transparent with people to say, I'm from CBS, I'm from NBC, I'm from CNN, I'm from InfoWars.
I'm being very transparent right here. It says I'm Millennial Millie on YouTube, millennialmillie.com. Anyone who knows me can find that.
And I would venture to guess that most people here don't know you, although it's a pleasure to meet you.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. And so, am I not allowed to talk to people in the public?
No, you are absolutely allowed to talk to people, but I think it's nice to introduce yourself.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
What about the allegations of corruption?
Okay, Karen. Okay? Nobody asked you to come over there and dictate who I needed to introduce
myself. She said you need to go there and introduce yourself.
Ma'am.
If somebody walks up to me and start asking me questions, I'm already going to be like, excuse me, and you are?
Okay.
So you can introduce yourself as well. I'm not going to just talk to somebody I don't know, and you just come walking up to me to ask me questions. I need to know your credentials too. I'm just saying.
That was kind of weird.
That was weird because she was talking to somebody else and she just walks up and kind of like, excuse me.
Yeah, that was kind of rude. You know what I mean? Like, it was rude. That was rude.
Nice to introduce yourself.
Okay.
Thank you.
Move.
What about the allegations of corruption in the Ukraine with his son, Hunter Biden? Do you think that that's going to weigh on him during the election?
How many more...
Yeah, about him making the money with that company. That's a conflict of interest, for sure.
With Ukraine?
Mm-hmm. It was something in regards to do with that company in Ukraine. Absolutely. Yep. And his son, Hunter, pretty much was like the one that was like handling those affairs in regards to that. I feel like a lot of people have those conflicts of interest, whether you're in politics or whether you're outside of politics, whether you're like a businessman. I feel like there's always certain types of conflict of interest when it comes to business. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Always.
Hunter Biden, do you think that that's going to weigh on him during the election?
How many more allegations can you have than what with the current person we have in office? There is no way. It has been proven that he has not done anything. It has been proven that he has not done anything wrong. So to continue to make allegations, especially false allegations, in an attempt to dissuade Americans from voting for the person who would be the best president of this country. So
do you think Joe Biden's history with advocating for segregation in the country is going to weigh on him?
I think Joe Biden's history of advocating for this country will weigh on him, and I feel that should contribute to him being selected as the next president of the United States.
Oh, not the segregation part.
She did skip over that part. She didn't say anything.
She said of this country, not the country segregation. Like, she said country.
Yeah, when Millie brought up him, advocating for segregation, she I think that just went.
Whoop. Yeah.
Went over her head.
I feel that should contribute to him being selected as the next president of the United States. Him being selected as the next president.
I'm standing for anything that eradicates the current president and all of the misgivings that he's doing and all he has done to...
Is that the most important thing, to eradicate the president?
Well, how about all that he stands for? How about all that he's done? How about all that he's doing?
He's made the lowest African American unemployment in history. That's one of the things he's doing.
That does not even resonate with me. It's all the other things. He can't
Our economy's doing great. Our stock market's great.
No. It doesn't matter about...
It don't matter?
Whoa.
None of that stuff matters.
Whoa.
She had to back up for a second. Like, none of that stuff matters. See?
How about what he's done for this country?
But see, sometimes that's the problem I have sometimes with politics. It's like when someone has so much disgust and disdain for somebody that's already the president of the United States, and they so badly want to get that person out that they're willing just to vote for whoever the next person is, even if that person is like I said, I'm not for like voting for like the lesser of the two evils. Like if both of them aren't good, I mean, why would you vote for the lesser of the evils if they're both still, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying that in regards to any connotation in regards to Donald Trump or Biden. I'm just saying the context that she's putting it in regards to, I just want to vote for this guy to get him out, so I can get the current one out of office, you know? I can't understand it.
He can't
Our
even...
economy's doing great. Our stock market's great.
No. It doesn't matter about the economy. It doesn't matter about the economy. No, it's about what he has done globally and what he is doing as far as his misgivings of his inarticulate behavior.
You don't think he's helping the economy?
Oh my gosh, no.
Maybe inarticulate of like how he actually talks and tweets crazy stuff he might say and stuff, but I don't
his articulation can be questionable.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. If I'm being all the way honest with myself, I feel like because I remember even making a post myself like on Facebook. I'm like, man, we so caught up in everything that Donald Trump said and what he tweeted and what he did and showing everything on the news about that we have so many other foreign policies, healthcare.
That's what I was going to say.
Like the list goes on and on of all the things, the issues that we have going on, and it's just like the one thing that I kept feeling like we were talking about was what Donald Trump tweeted today.
What he said or what he tweeted.
What he said. And
that got overshadowed, and the thing that got overshadowed was really like breaking down what, like you said, what policies are getting passed, what's actually being done.
It was so much of it, though.
And what she's saying ain't nothing being done because she's not really, she's just worried about the media and what's being said and what he said.
Yeah.
Rather than what's truly being done.
Right.
Articulate behavior.
You don't think he's helping the economy?
Oh my gosh, no.
So the numbers, the facts, the statistics.
He did help the economy. I have to say that.
They don't mean anything, right?
What he thinks he's done for the economy. But look what he has done globally.
What numbers are you quoting?
Yeah, the record low African American unemployment.
Numbers?
That's
numbers.
No.
I want numbers.
I don't even want to say anything about it. I'm done.
Money. He's the only president that's ever donated his presidential salary to the veterans.
So what?
Okay.
That makes him great?
Well, she said all he cares about is money. Obviously not. He would have made more money if he never became president.
He's making money, hand over fist.
He's not making money hand over fist.
Hell, he's not. Look at Trump Towers.
I'm not talking about him personally. I'm talking about he thinks the only thing this country cares about is the economy, and that's not the only thing to think about. Those poor Kurds over in Syria, he just left them.
Okay, so you're for war then?
I am not pro-war. I'm for keeping the... Oh, just take me off.
Because
you're going to share a network with Ally Jones and you're going to try and be...
I thought Democrats didn't like war. I thought Democrats didn't like war. Democrats used to be the party that did not war, and now everyone's complaining that he doesn't want war.
And be a legitimate person out for any sort of good.
Yeah,
ad hominems don't prove your argument, sir.
Good.
No, just don't talk to her.
Look at this guy. He just wants to tell everyone not to talk to me because he knows that these people don't have a way to defend their argument. So crazy. Where'd they go? The Biden quarter is now empty. They all ran away when I asked them about Biden and his corruption. Take advantage of the amazing Final Days Black Friday sale at InfoWarsStore.com right now.
Oh, wow.
This was just good just to see, like, again, this is what I love the most about, like, taking it to the streets, just asking people what they think, because you can kind of see, like, what people really know about, the current events as far as what's going on. So when somebody's ready to place their vote, it's like you're getting an insight in regards to, like, how they kind of think, how they come up with the conclusion of who they're going to vote for based on what... Just like one lady was saying, she's not concerned about the economy. I don't know what she was concerned about. I think she was concerned about the tweets. I think she was just mad about the tweets. So that's what she's mad about. Because she's not worried about the economy. She's not worried about the American people, what's going on with policies, foreign policies. She just like... And so, like I said, you just get a good idea to understand sometimes people's intellectual level as well, as far as how much they really know about politics, how much they know about their candidate, like I like watching these types of interviews when they take it to the streets because you get the real raw in regards to like how people think and how they feel like the American people. You know
But
what
I mean, with all of that said, though, I feel like I still haven't heard like a legitimate reason, like, you know, other than him. Like granted, I think most people would probably all agree that, you know, there were some things that he probably said or did But I mean, you know, people are people at the end of the day. I'm not saying that doesn't negate anything. I'm just saying you can't expect perfection all the time, but when you are the leader, everybody's watching you. You know what I mean? And he knew that. But my thing is like, I mean, granted, I think everybody will probably say that there were some things where it's just like, even probably like, oh, snap.
Like I said, if you're somebody that got to be true to yourself and true to what's going on, even like the strongest Trump supporter sit here and tell you like, yeah, he shouldn't have did X, Y, and Z. Yeah, this was bad. You know, like they're gonna like you got to be able to be open and just be honest in regards to what's going on because at the end of the day, these candidates are people just like me and you. You know, they're gonna have ups and downs. They're gonna have their accomplishments and they're gonna have their shortcomings too. Yeah, you know. Yeah, especially if you've been in politics for so long. But that doesn't take away
from everything else that did get done, things that were done. I'm just like, you know, at the end of the day, like, you know, I'm waiting for somebody to be like, you know, come with the statistics, the facts, the numbers, the whatever it is, the support factor that you feel so strongly about that it is that you advocate, you know, for the Democrats and the Democrat Party. I just really want to know. That's the bottom line. Like I'm not looking to prove anything. I just want to know. You know what I mean? Like what that is, what it is. Like I said before, that people go so hard for. What is it that they're advocating? What is it that they stand for when it comes to, you know?
Absolutely.
The Democrat Party.
I just feel like more than ever, especially like now, especially like after like kind of seeing what's like transpired in like the last couple of days. I just think after watching this video, it just shows like the disparity and how divided we are. I just feel like more than ever we need more. Yeah. We need more bipartisan, like, just more bipartisan, just people coming together more. Like we need more activity as far as like bipartisan, like people really coming together, like all parties, just to get legislation passed, get things done the right way. I feel like that more than ever, especially like over these last couple of days, kind of what we've been seeing in the news and things like that. Like we need more, you know, bipartisan activity more than ever. Yeah. Please. Yeah. Please.
That would probably be a cluster. That would just not. That might not go over well. Trying to put people together like that.
But it has to happen in order for us to do what we need to do. It needs to be more bipartisan activity. More people. On both sides coming together for a common cause. You know what I mean? Yeah. Or else.
I do. I agree. So,
divided we fall.
Yeah. Y'all let us know what y'all think about this video down below. If y'all enjoyed this, be sure you give us a big thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. Smash that notification bell. Join the family, y'all. And if ain't nobody else told you, we love you. And we're going to see y'all in the next video, y'all.
We appreciate y'all for tuning in.
Yeah.
Much love.
Bye.